because I think you look ugly from all sides.
Oh, hey, Kinger. Did you already see the movie without us?
Oh, it's great! Ragatha was able to use her magical flying car to save Gangle and Zooble from Looneyland. Pomni went cuckoo from bureaucracy, and Jax's soul is forever trapped on the wreck of Titanic.
Oh, wow, that's really great. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Also, the ending where... Son of a...